Hi folks, Mike here from Random Acts of Cooking. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to call it Italian Taters. So let me show you. Since this is an experiment, I'm just going to do a small quantity, but I have a couple of red potatoes here. For the actual Christmas side, I've got a couple of bags of the little petite red potatoes, but anyway, let me slice these up and cube them up, and then I'll go to the next step. Okay, I have my potato washed off and cubed into something maybe, I'm going to call it 3/4 inch. So, to the potatoes, we're going to put some olive oil. Get those coated with the oil. Now to that, I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and garlic, but for that I'm using the Kinder's The Blend, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. Alright, and since I'm calling them Italian taters, I have some whole Italian seasoning. Put some of that on it. I don't know the quantity, I just kind of sprinkle it in there till it looks like I could get them coated pretty good. And it looks like it is. So now, since this is for a potluck for Christmas dinner, I'm using this little disposable, I think this is a 9 by 9 by 2.5 inch deep little pan. This is going to look like a small amount to put in here, but like I said, this is an experiment. Alright, got that. Now let's go over to the Corsori air fryer oven. Okay, on the Corsori oven, I have, actually the wire rack is on the bake position, and I'm using this, the roasting pan, on the one just above it, only because this aluminum pan is pretty thin. I don't want the potatoes to burn on the bottom. Hopefully this will work. So that's in there. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've got it on the bake setting, 30 minutes for 350. I'm not going to go through the preheat, so if you just push it again, it starts the timer. And after 30 minutes, I'll stick a toothpick in it or a fork and see if it's done in that. If not, I'll give it another 10 or 15 minutes. Also, I believe on this oven, if I hit this little middle button for fan, I heard the fan go on, so I can hit it again and it'll go on high, and then hit it again, it goes off. So this is basically just turned into a convection oven with the fan on low. And if I hit this button, I turn the light on the inside, which I'm not going to leave on because I don't need it. Anyway, we'll let it go for the 30 minutes and I'll fork them and see if it's done. Okay, see you in a bit. We're almost up on the 30 minutes, 1 minute and 8 seconds left, but I thought I'd take a peek at them, see where we are. Got some bubbling down below. Stir them around, make sure they're not sticking to the pan, and let's see how we're doing. You know, these are almost done. These, I know this is not a fork, it's a knife. So let me do the fork. Okay, these are done. 30 minutes for this small batch anyway. Larger batch is going to take a bit longer. So, alright, well, we got 15 seconds left. I'll let this finish up. I didn't turn the light on, but the light's on. But anyway. Alright, let me let this finish up and cool down for a little bit, and we'll see what we ended up with. I can say it sure does smell Italian, so we'll see shortly. Okay, here is my Italian taters. They're still going to be pretty hot, but just took a whiff of it. Smells really good, and you can definitely smell the whole Italian seasoning. You know, I might next time put actually some crushed garlic in, just to get a little more garlicky flavor to it. As you know, Italians like their garlic. I can say that because I'm Italian. Anyway, let me give a little taste test and we'll see what we really ended up with and what I would probably maybe change for the dinner. Smells real good. That's my Italian taters. I can smell the Italian seasonings, that's for sure. I don't really smell any of the garlic from the salt, pepper, garlic. But anyway, let's see what it tastes like. Still a little hot. But yeah, that's definitely got the Italian flavoring to it with the Italian seasoning. I would definitely, yes, put some more garlic in with it. Maybe just the granulated roasted, whatever garlic you can get, the little jar of stuff. Put some of that, mix it in with it. But no, I wouldn't use any more salt and pepper. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do for our addition to our contribution for the Christmas potluck is Italian taters. Actually, I've got another recipe for loaded, I can't read it, loaded baked potato casserole, but it's got some dairy in it. It's got sour cream, cheese, and anyway, some other stuff in there. But the request was to have a non-dairy potato, so I thought, let's do some Italian potatoes. And you know what I completely forgot is the Italian sausage that I was going to put in with it. I have it in the fridge behind me. I forgot to cook some up and put in there. So I might have to experiment again and put some Italian sausage. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to cover this up, cook some Italian sausage real quick, put it with it, and give it another taste test. So hang in there, folks. Okay, what I did, I took one Italian sausage, browned that in the skillet on the stove, put some of the, maybe about a teaspoon of this minced garlic in with the potatoes. When the sausage was done, I mixed it all back up together, put it in the pan, put it back in the oven for 5 minutes, and this is what we ended up with. So this is what I intended to do originally, but I forgot the sausage, and I thought it needed the garlic, so I put the garlic. So, all right, another taste test. All right, hopefully it'll work this time. All right, potatoes, sausage on the table. Anyway, got some potatoes and a little bit of sausage with the added garlic. There we go. Personally, I think that is much better. Should be eaten with a spoon to hold the potatoes on. Anyway, that's what I was looking for. Now that's Italian. All right, so that's what I'm going to fix for one of the potato dishes for Christmas. The other one is going to be the loaded baked potato casserole with the dairy stuff in it. I'm not going to do a video on that. I'm not going to test that. Anyway, so thanks for putting up with me, folks. Merry Christmas. See you next time. Bye.